Good evening. It's just about 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, 30 August. Things are all ablaze. Everything but the sound effects, eh? This is a picture, by the way, from dreamstime.com. This is a great source of free, non-copyright, public domain photos. So bookmark that. I'm back with another fire report for you. And we're going to Google Earth. This is the Mustang Complex. And by the way, there's now almost 1,000 acres of brand new fire burning on the Salmon Challis. I'll show you that in InstaWeb in a minute. They're just calling it General Fire Report, but we're focusing on area of extreme danger. Everybody heads up. If you live in this part of Idaho or Montana or have loved ones here, now the fires have not only ravaged farms and ranches in southern Idaho and throughout much of the rest of North America, and then they started hitting the timberland. We've got these three behemoths here. Now they're moving into what is beautiful ranch land and hunting area, subsistence hunting area, and a lot of native land, not only in Idaho but Montana. This is the Mustang Complex. We're in Google Earth, MODIS, USFS, active fire maps. Take a real quick look. National Weather Service current fire watches. Everything in red is red flag warning. And this is where the Mustang Complex is gobbling up everything. Okay, and just look here, right across much of the rest of the United States is also red flag warning now. Fire, weather watch, everything in yellow. Fire activity detected by MODIS satellite, everything in this rusty red. Fires detected in the last 6 hours. These are the dots. Such. You can zoom in and Google Earth and take a closer look. Major evacuations ordered now in connection with the Mustang Complex. http www.localnews8.com. I won't read the whole thing. I'm leery of copyright issues, as we know. Localnews8.com looks like it is indeed probably northern Idaho and western Wyoming's #1 news source. This is by a staff writer, posted today, updated about noon, Lemhi County, Idaho. Terrific danger here in Lemhi County and Montana for a couple of reasons. I'll show you one of the reasons in a moment. Residents in an area near Highway 93 in Lemhi County are being asked to leave their homes. Mustang Complex fire is burning almost 200,000 acres today. And this article will give you a picture of the fire scene near Gibbonsville. This is the evacuation area along Highway 93. Highway 93 runs, it's the northern tip of Highway 93 running north of Salmon up into Montana. Highway 93. Very detailed information here on the evacuation zones. And I'll show you this in another format because I'm really careful about anything to do with copyright. But I want you to know that the governor of Idaho has issued an evacuation order. The governor of Idaho has issued an evacuation order for that area. Danger in a couple of ways, folks. Another massive evacuation in the U.S. at this time. InstaWeb, we can be here. www.instaweb.org. Mustang Complex update for today, released 4 hours ago. This is a news release. Location: Main Salmon River to the north and west of the community of North Fork, Idaho. Beautiful wilderness subsistence hunting area, elk hunting, a lot of wildlife, wolves, bear, and ranchers and farmers. Jurisdiction: Intermountain region of the Salmon Challis National Forest. 800 personnel and all of these helpers. As inversions break and temperatures rise, fire activity will increase. Fuels are very dry in the 97th percentile. Upper level winds expected. Strong southerly gusts. Dry and unstable atmosphere. Haines index of 5. Evacuations. The important part. Evacuations are currently in place for areas within the North Fork Fire District. Now I'll show you the maps. This is all greatly detailed. Between Hull and Sheep Creek, both sides of the highway, homes in Hull, Hughes, and Sheep Creek drainages. Residents are strongly advised to leave their property immediately. Immediate life to threat and safety. Immediate threat to life and safety in these evacuation zones. The Lemhi County Sheriff will use all reasonable means to evacuate residents from the area. The Lemhi County Sheriff will use all reasonable means to evacuate residents from the area. Evacuation zones G and H under level 1. Homes on Highway 93 north of Sheep Creek through Lost Pass Trail on both sides of the highway and along Dahlonega Road. The projected threats from hazards associated with fire severe. Time for preparation, precautionary movement of persons with special needs, movement of mobile property and pets and livestock. Think of the livestock that's likely to be lost. Other areas are under pre-level alert. Now this has changed. At this moment, Highway 93, this is much like what's happening in the South. They're telling people to evacuate, but the roads are being closed. At this moment, in this situation, Lemhi County, Highway 93 still remains open. Residents that depart are asked to leave their information with the sheriff. Because of the evacuation, the California Interagency Incident Management Team 5 is now under unified command with the North Fork Fire District and the Lemhi County Sheriff's Department. That's strange. The Red Cross is open to shelter at the Salmon Valley Baptist Church. Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The shelter will provide sleeping, meal, and shower accommodations. The fairgrounds will provide a place for people with horses or trailers. Fire Information Center will help people who need to see their horses accepted. Yesterday evening, the fire actively burned around Indian Peak and breached the fire line along Butcher Knife Ridge. Fires reached the upper levels of Hughes Creek, Idaho. There is another Hughes Creek within the fire area in Montana. 2 Hughes Creek. Pay attention. Mustang fire is continuing to spread to the northeast in and around Hull and Hughes Creek, Idaho, further into Montana towards Johnson Creek and Hughes Creek in Montana. Over the next 24 hours, the Mustang fire is expected to continue to spread east toward the Highway 93 corridor and north toward Thunder Mountain. The fire is expected to reach the Gibbonsville area in Idaho and Hughes Creek area in Montana. The Lost Packer fire on the west side of the complex continues to spread northeast toward Sweet Creek and west along the Salmon River beyond Lance Bar. Structure preparation is continuing North Fork through Gibbonsville and in these regions. Oh my God. Okay. See if I can. Okay, this is Flickr. I won't go into the pictures. I mentioned this in my last video. www.flickr.com. Photos, Salmon Challis National Forest sets. This is through the U.S. Forest Service. These are their Flickr photos, and these are photos and maps relative to the evacuation orders burning on the North Fork Ranger District of the Salmon Challis National Forest and into Montana. So what we have here, okay, I haven't gone here yet, but this is a picture. InstaWeb, this is a little bit more recent. Incident open, excuse me, I'm a little stressed. You can hear that in my voice, eh? Incident updated 19 minutes ago. I just see subsistence, farms, ranches, livestock, farmers, ranchers, wilderness, hunting areas, wildlife, native areas, not necessarily in that order of priority for me personally, but all of this. Oh my gosh, folks, this is what's happening with the Mustang Complex and its related cousins. Incident overview. Lemhi County Sheriff has implemented raised evacuation levels for residents along the Highway 93 corridor. And then, as I say, Governor Butch Otter has signed an evacuation order. This is the Highway 93 corridor. You can enlarge it. I can't do it in this on my computer, but you can do it. To date, no homes have been lost to the fire, but containment of the fire will be difficult in the absence of substantial precipitation. Firefighters continue to be challenged by exceptionally dry fuels, rugged terrain, and frequent adverse fire weather conditions. As I've been saying, worst case scenarios continue to occur. High resolution resolution maps have been posted to the Salmon Challis National Forest Flickr photo set. We were just there. You can zoom in and see clearly the location of the complex, roads, and detail. So I recommend you forward this to as many people as you can. Poor Carlton Joseph, this guy must just be beyond exhausted. He is the incident commander. This fire, as of this posting, was 196,000, 11% contained, single and group tree torching. So this is so sad, this whole region of Idaho. So we know that Stanley's threatened. Featherville and Pine continue to be threatened by the Trinity Ridge. There are growing fires in northern Idaho. I still haven't gotten to them as yet. Very important. Please forward this to everyone you know. And this is Two Wolves Out.